Manhattan, one of the most exciting islands in the world. 12 miles packed with shops, bars, clubs, restaurants, and thousands of successful, sexy, single women, all looking for the perfect date.
There's no way I'm gonna have sex with him tonight. No way.
Did you see he kept putting his arm around my chair? And he touched my leg a few times, which was really nice.
I'm a woman, I have emotional attachments.
Yeah, you know.
And you are a man and you don't, so.
In Manhattan, to keep one step ahead of the dating scene, you have to dress to impress. Wendy describes herself as a constant dater, and today she's out shopping with one of her best girlfriends, Carrie.
Just want to look really sexy. Sexy. Sexy is one of my favorite words for dressing. You want to be unique. You want people to look at you and say, wow, that's Carrie, she's got style. You want to stand out, because in this city it's hard to stand out.
But Wendy hasn't always dressed to impress.
My family is usually running out the back door saying, what happened to our dear sweet daughter we raised, the little violin player in middle school, you know, getting good grades. She moves to the East Coast, loses all her hometown morals, looks like a freak, you know, but it's fashion.
Conversation quickly switches to the girls' other favorite topic, men.
Before, remember how I dated the real nice guys? I like nice guys, easygoing. And then I went from total opposite as usual, my whacked out life, to total Christmas Grinch. With me, it's like when I'm with the nice guy, I want the bad guy. When I'm with the bad guy, I want the nice guy. Do you think that just because of this, I don't know, this restlessness, this inability to settle, this not really clearing what you want, not being able to find things that you think you want, you kind of wind up being single in New York?
Maybe the girls are about to get lucky. They've been invited to a masquerade ball, an exclusive Newport, and are off to find glamorous masks to hide behind.
I have two hands, one for champagne, one for mask.
Excess, restraint.
Susan's got a hot date later with a new man and wants to look her best. To make sure she's in top shape, she's enlisted the help of a personal trainer.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm Susan.
Jason.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Ready to torment me?
Yes, I am.
I have a big date.
You have a big date?
I don't want to look like I just got my ass kicked.
You won't. You'll feel fresh.
Okay.
Why is it a big date?
Because it's a very special date.
Really?
This is actually one I want to be on.
Watch this, all right?
Like, this is for real. Like a real date for me. I need to look perfect.
You will. You'll look fine. You're a nice lady. He's gonna see you for what you are.
Oh, shut up.
Good. So, what's this guy's name?
Eric.
Eric?
I
think you're blushing.
I am blushing, and I feel so stupid.
Why?
Because I haven't been excited about a guy in a while.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you just tortured me, so I can't obviously be excited about you.
Lori's downtown to meet friend and fellow writer Kyle. In just 2 weeks, Lori's circle of single girlfriends will have lost one more member.
Hey, how are you?
Kyle's found the accessory that every New York girl wants, a husband.
Kyle, you look beautiful. I'm almost the last of my friends. You know, I'm starting to be on an island. And I like being single, to be honest. You know, I've never gotten that depressed about it, but I feel like it is strange to be with a group of people that are on such a different path than I'm on right now.
Is this the first time you've seen it fitted?
Yeah, she's just did such an amazing
It's
job.
incredible. It's perfect.
So, Ellie, can we see it bustled again?
I am gonna be one of the bustlees.
I'll be like, bustle my dress.
Right. I'm gonna be like following around, you know, in a half bow the entire time.
Short of sounding like the cliche from hell, does my ass look really big with it done that way?
No. You look like a fashion model. I mean, you honestly do.
Southern belle and gossip columnist Catherine spends her life writing about celebrity parties for New York Magazine. But now it's her turn to take center stage. She's celebrating her 25th birthday and is having her hair done for the occasion.
So I've got to have good hair. Good hair always makes you feel better.
Catherine is a self-declared wild child.
I don't want a boyfriend. I just want to have a good time.
At 19, Catherine was engaged, but she got cold feet and escaped from the plane that was jetting her off to the tropical wedding location. She's now very single.
Men do not tend to ask me out very much, and I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm not. I mean, I'm very comfortable asking men for their number and whatever. I'm kind of at a point where I would never get a date if I didn't do it. Maybe that's my problem. 3 men have asked me for my phone number in 5 years.
There's more than one man that Catherine will be trying to impress at her birthday party. And she's been discussing one of them, Troy, with her best friend.
She said, why don't you go out with him? He's so nice, because he had emailed her. That's really funny, you know, they'd had an exchange. And I said, well, if I don't, it's not from lack of trying, you know, and I said, a friend of mine thinks I should just take him outside and make out with him, but I was thinking of something more subtle, fleeing myself across the bar naked, perhaps, and I wrote all this stuff and she forwarded it to him. So, and then he never responded, so I have no idea what he thinks right now. It looks great. Thrilled. I'm ready for my birthday party now.
His son is everything he wanted to be.
I want to quit football and become a cheerleader.
Almost everything.
Sashay, sashay, sashay.
Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me.
That guy from the Full Monty. He's got all the moves.
You sure that thing's working?
Spanking news still standing at 7:30. Then, why is it whenever you're having fun, someone always wants to spoil the party?
I heard that. I heard you roll your eyes.
Here's how to stay one step ahead.
My new sad face? I was so good, I almost spelled sad for me.
8 simple rules. Saturday and Sunday on 7.
I enjoy a glass of wine, and I cook a pretty mean stir-fry.
Feel confident meeting someone new at party. Not something she normally looks forward to.
I've been a bridesmaid 6 times. And I've had to affix veils to brides' heads. I've had to blow up a 6-foot-high plastic penis. I've had to, you know, completely humiliate myself so that the bride has a good time. Kyle's 31, like me, so she's sort of beyond all that. She doesn't want to do all that embarrassing stuff. So I think we're actually going to have fun. Kyle? Hi.
Hi! Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming.
Here's some champagne.
Yay! Fabulous. Oh, yeah. Cheers.
Not even a full month now.
Oh, wait. I'm now like official. Lori, that is Stephanie.
The girls are being adorned with symbolic henna tattoos.
No, the key thing here is that this is really good for beauty and fertility.
Well, I don't... Fertility?
Lori, I'm thinking about you.
Kyle's been dating her fiancé, Seth, for 2 years.
I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous about getting married. I'm not nervous about who I'm marrying. I'm like madly in love with him. I'm like, oh my God, I could never be out there again. Like, it would just be so awful to be out there. But I must say that, like, like you are a person that I'm like, you have a great single life.
Well,
you're like the one person I'm like, you have such a great single life.
All of my friends that are married are not setting me up with people or even want me to meet someone. They always say, we hope you remain single forever because you're our entertainment.
I know, you are!
So I'm like, thanks, guys. You all get to go home and be snuggled up in bed together, and I'm at home being like, I hope they find my story funny. How that guy never called me again.
You always do.
Susan's on her way to meet Eric and is feeling pretty apprehensive. She's hoping that, unlike her last date, this one turns up.
Oh my God, it's right over there. I'm so nervous. Should I call him? I'm a nervous wreck. Oh my God, my phone's ringing. It's him. Where are you?
margarita.
Would you like them frozen on the rocks?
So on the rocks, please. No salt.
No salt. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks. I'm starving.
Nothing for you to drink?
Should I get a margarita? Well, let's just see how I
go
feel.
for it.
I'm like, oh, maybe I need a margarita.
I think you do.
Thanks a lot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the ability of your personal trainer?
He's so cute.
Oh, well, it must be a 10 then.
No, no, no. He's cute. I thought he was really young. He was 30.
Uh-huh.
I was just flirting with him the whole time. It was funny. I got him really nervous. I was like, do you have a girlfriend? He's like, yes.
Eric's pretty into personal fitness too, but obviously doesn't think it mixes well with flirting.
Isn't a personal trainer supposed to train you and not look good?
No, he was cute. No, you're right, you're right.
No, I can't read him at all. I feel like he's being very reserved. Although I think that is in his nature, but I feel like he's kind of walking on eggshells or something. I don't know, I tried to kiss him hello, and he just, like, gave me his cheek, so I'm not sure.
Eric doesn't seem to share Susan's first date nerves.
It's going fine. Hey, I'm 33. I'm not nervous about dates these days, okay? I got over that when I was 18. There's not so much of an effort on my part to, like, you know, show my feathers, so to speak.
But Eric does seem keen to impress Susan with his athletic ability.
You did Ironman, right? Did you do something like that?
I did one marathon. Ironman is a triathlon, which includes a marathon at the end.
Oh.
Except for little...
No dessert? No coffee for you here?
No, we have to hit a movie.
When the check arrives, there's that awkward moment seeing who's going to reach for their wallet first.
So, if you're going to get this, I'll get the next one. All right?
Well, yeah. Actually, yeah.
Hopefully.
Are we going to have a next one?
Yeah. Well, that's...
Susan and Eric head off to the movies.
It's cold.
Eric may have been reserved, but at least he's given Susan the promise of a second date. Back at Kyle's bachelorette party, the girls are ready to hit the town.
Is it too
No,
gross?
in a good way. I love it.
In a good way.
No,
Your crush looks naked in a good way.
I have to tell you, I'm actually having the most fun I've ever had at a bachelorette.
You are? Event coming up. And not boring.
When you meet the right person, Lori, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I just want to spend all my time with you. Like, you're gonna like, want to do your laundry with him.
Yeah. You know, it's hard for me to imagine being that enmeshed with someone. I can't imagine it.
Why are you writing this story?
It doesn't take long before the conversation turns to sex.
He says this technique will actually create not only happiness but world peace, and that he's like, you know what he is? He's like a conservative sex therapist. Like, he wants to prove that in fact just regular sex is fine, and like, you know, like that, you know, all these problems can be solved if everybody just had sex in this one certain way, which he calls the coital alignment technique.
What it is that the idea is that a woman doesn't reach orgasm through just regular intercourse. Which is not true, but anyway. What you want to do is adjust, the man needs to adjust up a little bit so that his pubic bone hits the woman's clitoris, and instead of an in-out position, you drop so the woman is getting full pressure on her clitoris. You know, there are a lot of women who aren't reaching orgasm during sex. A lot. A lot.
Well, who are those women? I don't know.
They gave themselves 8 weeks to turn their boat into a home.
Well, so far, it's taken them 8 months.
But now it's D-Day.
Oh no. Where am I sitting?
I don't know, wherever you want.
Hours and hours.
Oh my god, am I dreadful?
Awful.
The worst date you've ever had.
Close.
But Victoria's got a good excuse for keeping Adonis waiting.
I'm becoming a rapper.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I've been rapping all day. I'm a dancer, rapper, singer, rock star, pop star, you name it.
Okay.
Model.
That is so 1980s. It's unbelievable. I didn't think people like that existed.
This is New York, sweetie. I'm a slash everything.
Yeah, no, and
Model, actress, singer, waitress. What else can I be? writer, serial dater.
You're actually a pretty girl, you know.
Am I
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so
Yeah.
flattered. Well, you're a good-looking guy.
That's really sweet. My mother never told me that.
Well, I'm telling you, you are gorgeous.
That's very sweet, thank you. And enough.
Along with all her other talents, Victoria can also belly dance. Adonis is obviously attracted to Victoria, but is confused by the New York dating game.
I don't know what American dating is. In America, you seem to go out with a girl, you have dinner as a date. So I don't know what it means. I have no idea what that means. But in England, you make it pretty clear what you want. And, you know, I think it's much more upfront and honest. You were very good. Good for you.
Thank you very much.
Right, you gave me a stiffy. I probably wouldn't consider I'd gone on a date with a girl until I'd slept with her or done something with her. So no chance of a shag then? Whereas I think in America it's much more, you know, oh, we went on a date. I mean, I've been on plenty of dates and I didn't even realize I was on a date.
What was the point if you're going off to the army?
I promise it'll be quick and painless. You won't feel a thing, sweetie. I'll be done in 30 seconds. I'll shoot my load and you can go home. How's that?
Yeah, but then since I'm a woman, I might pretend into Bridget Jones and then I'll ring you every day. And you'll be off in the army and I'll be crying my eyes out on my floor, eating the entire contents of my fridge.
You don't even need to take off your shoes.
He doesn't love me.
You don't even need to drop your shoes, take off your shoes. We'll drop your trousers to your knees, we'll just bend you over, it'll be very quick, very painless. You know what, you can check your email while I do it. How's that?
I'm a woman, I have emotional attachments.
Yeah, you know.
And you are a man and you don't, so...
Let's take care.
Despite Victoria's lack of enthusiasm, Adonis is not put off.
Take care. Bye. The belly dancer was excellent. She was very good. I'd like to see her do that again. Perhaps with no clothes on in my bedroom.
It's Catherine's birthday party, and she's pretty hopeful she won't be going home alone tonight. Her first present is from Troy, the man she's been emailing her friend about.
Story of my life. This is great. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Seriously. So versatile.
Like Catherine, Chris is also a journalist and one of her closest friends.
Thank you. Oh, this is so great. Oh my God, I love it. I've never loved anything more.
Catherine manages to get Troy alone, but she's being kept busy tonight. John's just turned up, an English guy she's got her eye on.
Thank you. I didn't think you were going to come.
Catherine has a weakness for British men.
We met 6 weeks ago here at 8 Mile Creek when I noticed he was gorgeous and wanted to give him my number, but was sort of too shy to do anything until the end of the evening when I actually went outside, came back in, and ended up giving my number.
She walked past and I thought, well, I was cursing myself for not doing anything about it, and then coming back in was actually quite nice.
With Troy and John busy elsewhere, Catherine turns her attention to Chris. They're discussing taking their friendship a step further. Chris has just told Catherine that he doesn't want her going home with anyone else tonight.
Well, you better do something about it because I have the British guy waiting on one end and I have the guy upstairs waiting. You don't really want to date me. If you did, you'd be like, you know what? Fuck that, you're not going home with anyone else to go home with me.
I do feel that way.
Well, I don't think you do. I think you feel that way in terms of you don't really want me to date anyone else, but it's not that you want to date me.
But although Catherine had high expectations, she still leaves her party alone. Five blocks away, Kyle's bachelorette party is moving on to one of Manhattan's newest night spots. Laurie is one of only 2 single girls in the group.
These guys are cool. I mean, they're like, you know, more real New York girls, and I don't feel like I'm so different from them and I'm so separated from them. You know, although it could change during the course of the night when we're sitting around the table and I see cute guys at the end of the bar on to approach. And, you know, they all have their diamond rings on, but...
Kyle's helping Laurie spot suitable men.
I don't know, it depends on what this place is like, on what the vibe is like. You know, sometimes these really sort of hot new clubs tend to be populated by model types that don't generally go for me, the non-model type, you know, is what I would call myself. I think the waiter's cute.
Oh, the bartender's really
The waiter, not the bartender. I think our waiter's cute.
He's married.
He is? He has a wedding ring on?
Did you see the bartender?
Yeah, I saw him. He's not my type.
The Manhattan dating scene has its own set of rules.
In New York, it's like, especially in a bar, the first thing you do is you exchange, you know, what do you do? What do you do? Where do you live?
Here, look at this guy's cute. He's game.
Beautiful. Everybody's in Texas.
Where in Texas are you from? You're from Austin?
In New York, we're so like, everyone is so career-driven and ambitious that what their career is so defines them as a person.
So what do you do in Boston? I'm not fixated on what a guy does. I certainly don't care. I don't care if he doesn't make a lot of money. I don't care if he's not doing something creative necessarily, but I mean, I definitely also have my little interests. I think that doctors are really cute. I don't know why.
Yeah, you have a thing about doctors.
I have a doctor thing.
Doctor.
You're what?
The doctor.
A little bit.
That's my favorite.
Wendy has arrived in Newport with her friends Natasha and Marina. 4 hours drive from Manhattan, it's a millionaire's paradise. They're here for the masquerade ball and doing some last-minute shopping. But because of an argument, best friend Carrie is missing.
I'm in so much trouble today. Okay, this is gonna be really bad. Oh my God.
Wendy and her gang turned up for a first night party, but there weren't enough tickets for all of them, and Carrie was left waiting outside on her own.
Our friend Carrie is not too happy with me today. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. This is the worst. She's just pissed and upset, and she's a good friend of mine. So sometimes you just gotta suck it up. You know what I mean? Even if you think you're right, you just gotta grovel. Carrie, I am so sorry. I know I'm rude and been mean and everything, and I'm just feel, you know, and I guess I kind of got defensive when you're mad at me, and I do that, you know, like if someone yells at me, I get defensive. So don't end a friendship because of one incident, because I have never done that before. I really thought you were okay, and you're gonna be this upset about it, and I just don't want you to be mad at me. She can't be mad at me. She can't be mad at me. She has to forgive me, do you think? Pretty much my night at the party tonight is gonna be groveling. So it won't be that interesting. Which is good because the guy I think is really cute. Sort of taken.
But Wendy's got another problem on her mind. As a result of the fight, her host for the weekend has thrown her and her friends out.
Basically, we have no place to stay. So we have to find a hotel. What a rotten day.
Legs do look really nice today.
Thank you very much.
I was sitting there looking at the backside.
Sarah met Tori at an audition a year and a half ago. She's really keen on him, and they're on a date with a difference. Rock climbing.
My date with rock climber guy, Tori. It's going well. Tori, I think, is really cute, and he's really funny. He's a great sense of humor. He's really comfortable in his own skin, which is great. Because it makes me feel more at ease, like he really puts me at ease, like I'm very much myself in front of him. I don't know, he's just one of those guys I wouldn't want to ruin it with, you know? I like him. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a really good guy. He's so funny. You ready to ride?
Yep. I have been doing it for about 8 or 9 years now. It's good fun. It's very addictive. It's a good full body workout. Body, mind, and soul.
It's a great workout.
That's the Minnesota coming through. Thank you very much.
It's an unusual date, but I think it's great because it is so unusual, and it's great to be able to test guys to see how far they'll go and to see how well they sit with themselves, either being embarrassed or, I mean, the harness, it really accentuates his package.
You talking about my package on the camera?
Shit, shut up! Shut up! You're so
He's so hot.
He's so hot, his package. Did you hear the whole thing?
No.
Did you hear the whole thing? I'm gonna cry if you heard the whole thing.
I could not even hear a word.
Dude,
all I saw was something like this, and I was like, dude, she's talking about my package.
Dude, you swear to God you didn't hear the whole thing?
I swear to God.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Gotta love
I
that.
was just making fun of your package.
It's brand spanking new all summer.
Hey, have you heard the latest 100K summer buzz? The money's flowing out, but you can still win big by Christmas just by watching Seven's brand spanking new summer and texting simple answers to simple questions. It's easy and fun. Watch the hottest new comedies, all fashion do's and don'ts, and award-winning dramas that will have you talking. Plus, share in some big, big money. What a buzz! It's Seven's 100K summer buzz all week from 7:30.
Catherine's taking action. She's visiting New York relationship expert Mama Gina, who promises to help women find the goddess within.
Nice to see you.
Hi. Welcome to the Pussy Palace.
I don't know if this makes much sense, but I find that I tend to, I don't know if that my method of flirting is necessarily working for me because I always have to make the first move, and I would just not, would like to not have to do that all the time.
What I want to do is give you like more reasons to understand your fabulousness. You as a woman possess an organ on your body whose sole purpose is pleasure.
Right.
You know what I'm talking
yes,
about.
Yes, I know. I think so.
The fabulous incandescent vulva. But I want to give you even more juice to your juice.
Okay.
So,
I'm ready.
Do a little arts and crafts with me?
Sure.
It's a little three-step process we're gonna
Okay.
do today. We're going to really get down, get gritty. And I thought it would be really fun if you draw or paint your vulva to celebrate it.
Okay.
Where's your clitoris, darling?
Somewhere in there, but I didn't.
Let's
I was just kind
come
of.
on, give it a little.
All
We
right.
need to have its full. How should we say? Glory. Yes. Oh, yes. That's much better. Oh, I feel so much better now. I can relax. I think it would be fun if you hung it up.
Oh, I will.
Because see, every time you go into your apartment, you're going to see your pussy on the wall.
Right.
And you're going to think, I have a pussy. I'm fabulous. Anyway, that's your little mantra for the day. I have a pussy and I'm fabulous.
I am gorgeous. I am fabulous. I have a pussy, and I'm going to be absolutely outrageous tonight.
So, well, what I want to do is, do you want like a instant turn on?
Sure.
Like, we'll change your chemistry.
Okay.
Wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Because, you know, even the most glorious of us, we have our moments.
I wasn't feeling that sexy, but within 5 minutes, she had me feeling, you know, really fabulous, and just basically reaffirm my fabulousness, which is really fun. I mean, it was actually really fun, and she was fabulous. I'm sure I'll be back. I'm sure I'll see her again.
Victoria and fellow expat Donna are discussing the highs and lows of New York dating over lunch. First on the menu is Victoria's date with Adonis.
Okay, so do we like this one or do we not like this one?
Who are we talking about?
Well,
Adonis?
we're going back to the guy.
Adonis the Greek.
Correct.
Yeah, I kind of like him, but I think he's the kind of guy who has lots of other women lurking around.
But that's the whole American dating thing. So in England, you have just the one. You know, you go. Remember when you go out with me, and then that's it. That's sort of understood. Whereas here, you can be going out with them, think that you're going out with them. Oh, but we never discussed it was exclusive.
But was Victoria charmed by Adonis's smooth talking?
I've heard all the lines, and it means nothing. You're so beautiful. You have the most amazing hands. You have great hair. What when they start playing with your hair?
So you think you'll be going out with Adonis again?
I don't think so. He's about to go to Greece.
For summer holiday?
No, for 6 months.
Oh, for the army?
The army thing, yeah. My friend Christian goes, find yourself a nice toy boy and he will take you out to dinner.
A toy boy?
A toy boy. Some beef burger American with muscles.
Is that what he said?
See you later.
Brit babes Kirsty and Dawn are going shopping in Soho. Kirsty's got a date with a French-Canadian model. He's also an aspiring magician.
I heard the guy I'm going out with tonight has got magic tricks. I hope he's got magic tricks.
French-Canadian guys are really different to American guys. It's the accent.
And just they're a bit more European.
They're beefy
yeah.
too.
Oh, Well, you have to find your very sexy outfit, darling.
My ex-boyfriend was a model, and I swore I would never date a model again, but you know. I guess I am. Dawn wondered if that would fit. Dawn is crazy about clothes.
No, I like dressing up in unusual
She
kind
likes
of clothes.
dressing up. I haven't got a body like Dawn's, you know.
You've got a lot easier body to wear clothes on, though.
That's
I just have to wear as little as possible.
This is underwear that has a secret pocket with a condom inside it. I want to get a pair of them.
You want to get a pair of them?
Absolutely. What are you talking about?
Back in Newport, Wendy and the girls are trying to find a room for the night. It's one of the summer's busiest weekends, and hotels are filling up fast.
I'm gonna try anything, as long as it's not travel lodge. Hi, do you have any availability? Thanks. Yes. You don't. Do you know who might? Someone's gotta take us in.
Why they have to?
Hi, do you have availability for tonight? You do? Oh, great, we'll take it. Are you a semi-decent place? No amenities? Okay, do you have a double? Okay, perfect, we'll take it.
Having booked one of the last rooms in town, the girls are on their way to the hotel. But is it gonna live up to their expectations?
I don't like it.
This is awful.
It's like cheapest motel you could possibly pay for $250.
We're at the Bates Motel. What can possibly happen to us next? God. Oh my God. Sometimes you just gotta blow bubbles.
Sometimes, exactly.
Hey, we should have just slept in a car. Oh my God, we're in a handicap room. This is awful.
There's no shower.
The girls are not impressed with the room and need a rest. They decide to take a nap before getting dressed up for the party. In downtown Manhattan, Sarah's just arrived at Tori's apartment. Like their last date, this one's a little unusual too.
This is huge. This is just a fourth date for us. Now I'm just meeting his parents. Hi. Very nice to meet you, Charlene. How are you? Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, sir.
All right, Italian, are you up for that?
Oh, I'm up for anything. If I can digest it, I'll eat it.
There you go. Down the wine. Would you like a glass of wine first?
I wouldn't. Actually, you know what? I haven't eaten in a while, so I need to get something in. Oh my God. You are trouble, mister. You are all trouble.
It doesn't take long for Sarah to feel comfortable with Tori's parents.
This is awesome. Go, go, go! Faster, faster!
Hello. Totally cute.
That was awesome. You're next, Charlene. You're next, you're next, you're next.
Once in a while, a movie comes along to lift you up and make you feel good.
Hey, put me down.
Seven.
Kirsty's on the phone to male model Guillaume. They've known each other for a year, but tonight's their first date.
Hey, where are you? I want you to be here now. Yeah, as quickly as possible. I don't know, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I haven't been on a date in ages. Male models never have any money. They always expect you to pay, and they always, you know, because they're used to everybody treating them to everything.
Kirsty used to model herself.
I worked hard, and then I stopped. I just thought, oh, they're making me feel old, and I'm, you know, 22 years old. They're making me feel old and fat, because I used to be very, very, very thin. And I put in a bit of weight, but it's not like I'm fat, you know what I mean? And they're making me feel like I'm fat. I'm like, I just can't believe it's taking him this long to get ready. Because it was an hour ago now that I called him. Where are you? Are you in a cab? Okay, so I'll see you soon. Ciao.
Kirsty's fed up of waiting and decides to meet her date at the restaurant. He's already an hour late.
Okay, so I'm bored of waiting for this guy. He better have some super duper magic tricks.
Sarah, Tori, and his parents are on their way to an Italian restaurant.
Hi, how are you?
Tori tells his parents about the rock climbing date with Sarah.
What were you talking about, per se?
I was talking about his baggage. But I was just making fun of it, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
You're saying this to my parents.
Have you ever seen the space shuttle like blast off? That girl's got endless energy. And I really appreciated the fact that every once in a while you run into someone who is really excited about life and it's genuine. That's how I feel about Sarah.
I think we get along great. She's a great going person, very outgoing, has just a beautiful way of doing everything. She's got great lips. We went out the other night, and I think it kind of happened. I think we slipped or tripped or fell, and so, lips kind of met for a few minutes. Minutes, seconds, whatever.
I think it went okay. I was a bit more nervous than I thought I would be. And he kept putting his, did you see? He kept putting his arm around my chair. And he touched my leg a few times, which was really nice. It kind of made me feel like a lady. Come here! Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, Shirley. Very good meeting you. Wonderful to meet you, too. You're always the girl.
In a city where it's hard for a girl to get a fourth date, could Sarah have found love with Tori? But Kirsty's not having much luck. Her date still hasn't arrived.
Where are you? It's Pierrot, yeah. Walk to the garden. Okay, see you soon. Ciao. He's walking in right now. You're late, darling.
I didn't realize I was an hour late.
Did you bring your magic tricks for me?
Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, card. Okay, put it here. You tell me when to stop.
Stop.
That one.
That's fantastic.
You've
really impressed me.
Are you faking or are you really impressed?
I don't fake.
Guillaume's got more than magic on his mind.
Oh, well, I'm gonna know that tonight. I can tell if a girl is faking or not.
How?
Because I'm good. Don't forget I'm a magician.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Think of another trick you can show me.
She wanna fuck me.
Guillaume's confident he'll get an invitation back to Kirsty's apartment.
I don't have to try. She'll bring me. I only have to think about if I'm going or not.
You're gonna do things about me.
She's hot. Actually. Look at her. Did I tell you how good you look tonight?
No, you didn't.
What a gentleman I am. Well, now we're late. Not even telling her that she's beautiful tonight.
I like him. I think he's fun, and I think he's cute. And he's absolutely heavenly. There's no way I'm gonna have sex with him tonight. No way.
Am I Mr. Right?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You're Mr. Right now.
I'm Mr. Very Right.
Victoria's out with New York fashion editor and society diva Lucy and her husband Ewan. They're taking her to one of the hippest fashion shows in town.
My friend Victoria, this is Stacey, the designer, with amazing trousers.
Lucy knows what it's like to be new in Manhattan and has taken Victoria under her wing.
You've got your feet on the ground and you're smart like Victoria, and you've got lots of enthusiasm and lots of energy and focus. Really, New York will pay you back and do anything. Anything you want to do here, you can do. It was really, really fun.
We were dancing away to the funky music.
There was great music, there was great energy, and gorgeous girls, and none of them were models, and so it's really inspiring to go to a fashion show and see real girls with curves.
New York is a 24-hour city, and on the party circuit, the night has just begun.
Well, we're going to a couple of parties. We're going to a party at Saks Fifth Avenue, and then we're going to a dinner. Yeah.
Back at the hotel in Newport, Wendy and the girls have just woken up.
Wendy, you go put makeup on first.
Okay. The party started at 9, so we're running a little late. We can get out of here in about 20 minutes.
Well, there's only one mirror for makeup.
Well, I'll use this
You
one.
get 10
Use
minutes.
the bathroom. I'll use
I
this one.
already end up.
Yeah.
They're 2 hours late, but they're finally on their way to the ball.
There's going to be tons of, apparently, gorgeous, beautiful, eligible men flying from all over the country for this party, so that'll be good. Basically, Newport is sort of like, there's old money and new money, and all the old money and the first founders, pretty much of all of the capitalism and the Vanderbilts and the Rockefellers and Astors, you know, back of the day, really lived in Manhattan and kind of dominated Fifth Avenue, and this is where everyone came up to play. So these houses are just absolutely incredible. Like there's one that's $12 million of marble in it alone. We're looking for a house that is a lot bigger than my house.
The party's being thrown by a friend Wendy met while skiing in Aspen. There's plenty of rich, single men about, but Wendy's evening hasn't turned out quite as she planned.
I think tonight is pretty much completely terminated. It's been like all dressed up and spending time saying sorry, apologizing, making up with your friends, and as usual, I think it's gonna work out.
Friendship is the most important thing in Wendy's life, but tonight it's left her no time to find a man.
You know what? We'll just have to let this one go.
At Chelsea Pier, Kirsty and Guillaume have arrived for the party.
Thank you.
You've been here before, huh? Where's the party?
In Manhattan, people like to see and be seen, but often the real drama goes on behind closed doors. Next time, Kirsty finds herself with a mystery date.
Who the hell
hell are you, man?
And Lori explores the joys of New York's online dating scene.
I go onto Match.com probably once a day because I'm a little bit addicted to it.